Hey guys, it's me, Steph, and it's been, I think, a week since I recorded, or whatever. My voice is kind of raspy-ish, because that's what I sound like when I first wake up. Yeah, it's, sound like I'm sick, but it's my tired wake-up voice. Let's see. I think I started to record a little bit on Friday, and then the rest of that night, what did I do? Well, the rest of that night, I think we just we didn't really do much. We just kind of watched TV. Like when we visited Jordy's family, just watched TV, and I think that's about it. And then Saturday in the morning, we watched Mama, or we watched part of Mama because it was showing when we were eating breakfast. And that's a really creepy movie to me. Like, it's a lot of disturbing, like, things. Like, it's just, ugh. Like, it just looks gross. I played a little bit of Diablo, or Diablo 3 on the PS3. And then Benchwarmers was on, and then Mrs. and Mrs. Smith. And you can't pass those up. I don't care how many times I've watched it. My favorite, like, ultimate favorite part in Benchwarmers is, the part when, like, he hugs the little midget boy or whatever, and then he goes, yeah, best friends for life, right? And then there's this white guy in the crowd where he goes, he's like, I want a little midget, or I want a little mini-me, or something like that, and some guy goes, here, and then there's just, like, here, like, example, he just, like, this guy, like, just passes this little thing on his lap, and he goes, it's just so stupid. This is the annoyingest part. It's so annoying. And my favorite part in Mrs. and Mrs. Smith is the fight scene at the house, where they're literally, like, hitting each other and bashing each other into, like, walls and stuff. It's funny to me. And I like the part in the van when they are, like, fighting, or when they're, like, shooting the other people, and you just, like, making love after nothing at all, that song's playing. It's so stupid. It's good stuff. I think those are always funny movies to me, and I can't get tired of them, is what I should say. Oh yeah, so, Saturday night also, we stopped by Target. Me and Jordy stopped by Target and stuff to buy stuff because they were doing Tough Mudder the next day. And I was getting stuff too because I didn't know, as a spectator, I didn't know, like, what to expect there. Like, I know I'm going to watch them, but I've been looking online, and, like, people say, like, you actually have to hike. So I bought those Powerade shoes, and we bought Gatorade shoes, and we bought snacks and stuff. And then I was walking around, and I went into Michael's, because I've been in, like, a little creative stage, and I've been wanting to make, coasters out of, like, epoxy stuff, and I've also been, like, doing the whole perler bead thing, and I picked up a jar of assorted color perler beads. I picked up some more black, because this is the one I'm probably going to use the most. And I picked up some of the transparent frames that way if I print out a picture or something, like, I can just slip it under and then find the right colors to match it. Yeah, but the coasters that I'm trying to do, they're going to be, like, this big. I ordered some coaster molds off of, from this website called, like, Resin Obsession or something like that. I think it's, yeah, there's two. And I think I'm just going to go overboard with that and just start epoxying everything. Because there was some people who used it, and like they made like favorite beer bottle caps, or favorite beer. They use the bottle caps for them, and then they put them in the little coaster thing. So I think that's gonna be pretty sick, and I'm probably gonna experiment with like little keepsakes and stuff. And I'm gonna start making paperweights, and I'm just gonna make a bunch of stuff. Possibly an expensive hobby, but I mean, like, it's stuff to do. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Okay, so went to sleep. Jordan went to sleep early. I remember that night because, like, he had to get ready for the next day. And I remember knocking out, like, I was downstairs in their guest room. I remember knocking out and then waking up with my light still on. And I was like, oh, crap. Like, I have to find a charger. Because I could not find where my charger was. So I kept going upstairs in the dark and downstairs and upstairs and downstairs and upstairs and downstairs looking for this stupid charger. And I remember leaving it on the table, but I don't know where it went. Anyways, found a charger, finally charged my phone. We got up at like 6, found out we had to be there by 7, not 7:30. Then we got there, and everyone was like all hyped up. And let's see who went. It was me and Heidi as spectators, and then it was Mikhail, Terry, Chris, Evan, and Jordy. And yeah, they were all getting all hyped for what was gonna happen, and I was eating from the fruit bowl and stuff, and everyone was trying to go to the bathroom before we left. Anyways, we go driving there. Like, we started driving, and then I like collected everyone's waivers. So like, cause I had a binder that I was bringing, and I had everybody's waivers. And then like on the way there, we were like looking at where they're leading us, and we're like, dude, we have to hike so much before, because our understanding is we had to hike like a mile before we even got to the event site, because the parking is like further from the thing. And then we went to we hiked, or we got there, and then there was just a line of cars, and then we totally forgot that I had Evan's parking permit. So Grace had to run out of our car and run back into their car, and then parking was about $10. What else? We parked, and then everyone was talking about how the porta potties were like overflowing and how it just smelled so bad. Anyways, we started walking there. We got our spectator bands, and then we got our, I think I have a picture of it. We got these cool waterproof fan, like, Tough Mudder maps and stuff. Yeah, so this is our map. And then the boys got their numbers and stuff, and then yeah, they got their numbers, and then we were helping them safety pin them to the back, because a lot of the obstacle courses you're going to be running through stuff in their front, and like some of them don't really use your back, so we just stuck them on their backs. And then so it's 9, bigger thing was supposed to be at 9:40, and they went at 9:20. So when me and Heidi were looking for them, because like pretty much what it is they gather everyone, and then they take them down this little thing. They have to run up this this wall with a rope, and then they get all hyped, and then they do like a prayer thing, and then they go, right? No, so my understanding was their time was at 9:40, but they went at 9:20. Like, they went with the 9:20 group. And then, like, the guy announces 9:40 mutters come to the front. And then we're like, okay, well, let's go with them. And, you know, like, they're doing warm-ups and stuff, and we're watching, and I'm not seeing anyone from our gang. And I was just like, where the fuck are they? Like, I don't know where they are. And we're like, did we go the wrong one? Are they coming later? Like, what's up? And then, like, every time we asked, it's like, we're waiting for the 9:40 people. Oh, well, they're right here. And I was like, well, they're not here. Like, where are they? And I was freaking out. And then, because, like, we really wanted to see them do all of the courses, or all of the ones that we could see. So then we waited, and we watched these people get hyped, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, as soon as they went, I didn't see them at all in the crowd. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, maybe they're at the other one. So we kept walking. We went to the first obstacle course, completely empty. We waited around. And then we found out that the 920 people were already gone. Then we went to Funky Monkey. Oh, sorry, real quick. First obstacle course is called, like, Kiss of Death or something like that. And you are, like, going, like, you're laying on your stomach and you're basically, like, striving in the mud while under, like, barbed wires. And then the next one was Funky Monkey, which you, basically, you monkey bar, but the thing is like this. So you go down, up, and then down. And then if you fall, you fall into, like, a pool of muddy water. And then after that, there's some other courses that we didn't see. At one of them, I think it's like a 2-foot jump or whatever, or 2-foot jump. It's like a two-story jump into, like, black water. And then the other one is like you have to balance on, like, log beams. Anyways, we walked around, and then we get to the side, and then we find them, and, like, I was screaming their name, and I was like, Jordy, Timmer! And I was just yelling. And then they see us and they get all hyped, right? So they start running, and then on the top of the hill, somebody got a cramp, and then they just kind of stopped, and then they started slowly walking or jogging down to us. And then we got to see, we got to see that obstacle being done. And pretty much you had to do piggyback or fireman style carry to, fireman style carry, and then you piggyback or fireman style carry, and then you had to carry them to across like 100 yards. So you do that, and, like, it was funny because, like, I guess their group is, like, uneven, and then Jordan ended up being partnered with this one Asian guy, and he just, like, hopped on his back, and he was literally like smiling as the guy carried him 100 feet, and then after the 100 feet, you guys have to switch. So whoever carried you, you have to carry them. So you have to pick wisely on who you carry. So we watched that done, and then after that, watched them go across, and they did the Arctic enema, where you basically jump into, like, this, like, I don't know how to explain it. So it's like that, right? You jump here, and then there's, like, a log in the center, and you jump in, you have to go down, and then up here, and then you get out. And this is, like, ice water with chunks. Like, you can't even swim in it. And we were watching people jump in and freak out. And, like, it was super cold and all that. And then, yeah, watch them do that. And then after, me and Heidi took this other route where it was, like, it was really nice. Like, you know, go through the forest, and it was, like, really pretty and stuff. And then after that, got out, met up with them again. There's, like, a lot of water stations, like hydration stations and stuff, where sometimes they'll have, like, Cliff Bars or snacks and water for them. And then we saw that they took a rest for a bit because they were extremely tired. And to make it worse, that wasn't even the end of it. Like, there was so much more, like, they still had to do. So they go through these tubes, right? There's just these tubes. You have to walk up this little thing, you go through the tubes, and you just kind of slide down into the mud. And I think I got some good pictures. I'll put them after so you guys can see. But, that happened. Then after that, they had, like, we didn't see them for a while because they did, like, another hill thing. And then after that, they came back, and then they did this thing called, like, the mud cage, or cage crawl. It was like cage crawl or whatever. Now that one is, like, almost the same. So it's like this. Now there's, like, these wire fences over a pool of water, and basically you go under and you're grabbing the bars, and you're going across until you get out. So you're like that. And then watch that happen, and they're basically telling me how they swallowed so much mud water. It's because, like, you know, like, you're floating, but at the same time, like, all this water is splashing in your face, and some people don't know where they're going, and they end up going near you, and all that. And, what else? That happened. Then after that, we got separated because they had to go up this thing called Death March, which is this ridiculously steep freaking hill, like, mountain. And, like, I remember Heidi saying, I'll probably put that in the video too, because it shows, or I recorded something, and she was like, yeah, it'll be 15 to 30 minutes. No. We thought it was just a mountain and then they come down. No, there was a mountain, and then they had to do a mud mile, and then there's this thing called the Berlin Wall, where it's like curved like that or whatever, and you have to run, and I think you go like that, and then you climb over, or you just climb over, whichever. And then they did that, and then later on, we see them coming out from this, this beach area thing. And then, but that was like an hour and a half later. While we were doing that, we were watching people, like, run in the mud. Because there's this thing where it's just mud, and a lot of people lose their shoes. Now, we would watch people, you had either the choice, okay, if you stayed on the left side, you wouldn't sink. But a lot of people stayed on the right side. And it was funny because we would see them run like this to the point that they're, like, literally, like, striving like this. And they just face plant. It was hilarious. And then there's this one couple where, like, they were doing really good. Like, you know, they were going. And then she got stuck. So he goes back to get his girlfriend or whatever. Pushes her down and then runs. And, like, the crowd is laughing. Like, it's hilarious. And then, like, he comes back and everyone's like, aww, and then he pushes her again, and then she throws him out. It was really cute. Anyways, our guys come, and then after that, Mikhail's just, I felt so bad for him, because his leg was just dying, and, like, we gave him we were basically feeding him and giving him water, but he stuck it through. He stuck it through, because there was, like, more obstacle courses after that. Like, he had to, like, basically wade in lake water, like, walk across it, and then after that, there were, like, these climbing obstacles, and then you have to go under a bridge, and then you do another hill, and then there's this thing called, what is it called? I have that recorded, too. It was called Everest, and basically, it's another thing like that, where it curves. You have to run, and you go up. And there's people up there who can help you, or you can just climb up yourself. But I recorded that. Dude, I was so bummed, because I got, like, the guys doing it, and then when I was recording, or when I thought I was recording, like, I had my camera on. When I pressed the record, it was turning it off. So I could still see what was going on, but it wasn't actually recording. So I thought I was recording Jordy climb that up. Because it was the cutest thing, dude. It was like so man-powered humor kind of thing. It was hilarious. Because when he got up, he, like, straight, like, does this, right? Goes like this. And then he points back at the camera. But I didn't get it on camera. I was super bummed. Anyways, they go down that. And then they go through this, like, I don't know how many feet it was, but it's this place with, like, exposed wires and mud and, like, little haystack things you have to climb over and run through. And, like, our roommate, Chris, like, it went, like, zzz, and he went down into the water, but you can see, like, Jordan and Mikhail, like, pick him up. And after that, you basically had to, like, run a little more, and then you went up, and then they had beer for, like, they congratulated you with, like, a sweatband and, like, beer, and then they had all this stuff, and then more beer, and then, dude, they were so burnt out and tired and hungry, and we took more pictures of them, and then after, they cleaned up at the shower things, and then after that, we went to, like, everyone went to the bathroom, everyone was basically resting, and then Jordy got a mohawk done, because they were doing a free haircut for, like, tough mudders, and then, or, like, people who actually did the course, they had people who can do your hair or whatever, so, Jordy got that haircut. Then we went to the shop, the gift shop area, to see what they had, and he got a sweater. And then Heidi got pizza, and then I was super thirsty, so I got like this Louisiana sweet tea for like $5, and the jar was like this big. It came in like a plastic cup, like a huge plastic cup, like the ones that they use for like leftover soups and stuff. And then after that, drank that. Forgot if we ate and were, oh no, what did we do? Everyone met up back at, or we started walking back, and then we drove out, and there was like mad traffic, but it was because there was an accident on Temecula. Then we got to Evans, everyone got their stuff, and then we went back to Jordy's house, where he took a shower and got all cleaned up. And then where did we go? We ate El Pollo Loco, and then we got our stuff together because we still had work to do, and we had to go down to we went back home because we were going to meet up with Shane and Sarah later to watch the new episode of Walking Dead. So we did that, and then yeah, I have a lot to say on this one. After that, we got home. Then, I went to get frozen yogurt because it was just like one of those days where I really didn't want to eat dinner anymore, because out of that whole workout, I really wanted frozen yogurt. And after that, went home, chilled for a bit, then went over to Sarah's and Shane's, watched Walking Dead. That was Sunday. And then Monday work. And then after, I was supposed to work on like a lot of school stuff, but I had to run errands. And Tuesday I was so burnt out, I didn't go to school that day. I had stuff to work on for Thursday. And then Wednesday, work, and then we ate, or Teresa came down, and then we ate at Slater's 50/50, where I actually got to try the 50/50 burger, which is bacon and beef. And I got that, or I got a peanut butter and jelly burger, which was amazingly delicious, with 50/50 meat patty. And then after that, I tried their maple bacon beer, which wasn't bad, but it had a really smoky aftertaste. I don't know what Jordy got, but that one tastes better. And then, like, super full off that. And then David got a brownie, and I was just like, brownie sundae, and I was just so full. And then everyone got shakes, but I was good. I was done. And then we ate that. After that, went back home. I was like too tired, and I knocked out again. Thursday, went to class. It was a good class. Is always interesting. Like, we always find out weird things that kids do. Yeah, that was good. Then Friday, what did we do Friday? Friday, came home, just hung out at the house. And, and then we helped Roseanne move a little bit in her room, so that was good. We just started moving a bunch of stuff. She gave me a lot of stuff. Yeah, I got like a good amount of stuff that she gave me, like a bunch of nail polish and stuffed animals and perfume and stuff. So there was that. And then yesterday, woke up and we helped Shane move stuff. Shane and Sarah moved to a new apartment. And yeah. So, okay, getting stuff downstairs is kind of easy or whatever, and then like Tetrising it into the U-Haul was kind of fun. And then bringing it to their new apartment. Oh, their new apartment's so nice. Like, it's really different. Like, it's not the typical, like, squared. Like, it's like, triangular when you go in. So, when you go in like this, like, there's a room here and a room there. And then it centers to the living room. And then if you go outside on their patio, like it's like that. If that makes sense. Like a sliding door here, sliding door here, sliding door here. So the outside is like that, which is really nice. But the parking, I will admit, the parking for their parking spot is weird. Like their garage, when you first go into the garage, it's gated, like it's a steel fence, like this. So you can see the other cars in this garage. Like you can see all the other cars in the garage, but you're only separated by a chain link fence. And then the parking, it parks 2 cars, but it has to go 1 car first, and then you park directly behind your car. So if you ever have to leave, this person obviously is blocking this person's way. So that was a really different thing. And then we went through their garage door, which led to a hallway. And then from the hallway, you go downstairs, and then you find their apartment, which is really different. Yeah, but parking was really good. Moving was really good. I tried to move as much as I can, but at the same time, like, someone had to watch the truck, so I did a lot of truck watching, truck observing, being motivated, telling them good jobs and stuff. And then, that happened. When we were done, we ate at Carl's Jr., and I got the delicious buffalo and blue cheeseburger, which is, I think that burger is delicious. And then we ate that. Right after, went to 7-Eleven, got those delicious Mexican candy strawberry balls that I like so much. It's like picaca fresca, something like that. And then picked up those. Then we went back home for a little bit, and then Niall and Teresa came down, and then we were going to go to Buffalo Wild Wings to watch the UFC fight last night. But it was super packed, and like everywhere else we were calling was super packed. And then we ended up going to Dave & Buster's, where, yes, again, it was super packed, and there was nowhere to sit down. And then, yeah, there was like this party going on the side, and then we tried to wait till they were done, and there was another party after that, and then there was like places where we could seat, but then when we got there, they're like, no, you know, this party's still using it. Anyways, we finally got sat down, ordered some drinks, got food. The food took so long because there were so many people in there. Like the party that came before us, they were literally there like 20 minutes before, and we got our food before. And maybe like 30 minutes later, their food came. Like, they were packed in there. But I got these, like, pretzel dogs, which were really good, but they were kind of salty. And then Jordy got these things called, like, it was, like, poppin' potatoes, where there were, like, these little potato balls that you dip in, like, the spicy ketchup. And then there was, like, fries and, like, sliders and just a bunch of food. And we ate Carl Jr. before, so I was, like, super bloated, and just, I couldn't do anything. And then we watched the UFC fight, and it was, like, a lot of people getting, like, horribly destroyed. And we were laughing about, like, getting kicked to the face and how it would suck a lot, because, someone to be that fast would just be, like, like, that would really suck to watch. And then, what else? After, we were there for a while. I think we left at like 6 something, got there around 7-ish, stayed till about almost 10. And after that, drove home. Oh, on the way going there. So there's like this Miley Cyrus video where it's like, she sounds like a demon or whatever. And, like, we were laughing because as they were playing that, like, Wrecking Ball actually went on the radio. And we were just saying how, like, it completely ruined the song for us. It's the creepiest thing. I'll probably put a link below so you can see that. And then, let's see, after that, went back to the apartment and I watched a few episodes of How I Met Your Mother, and then I called it a night. So, I don't know, I believe our plans are we're going to go up today to see Niall and Teresa again, and then go-karting. Not so sure, but I will probably record on the way. So, yeah. Almost 30 minutes later, I have combined it, like, my whole last week. So, yeah, if it wasn't too long, thank you for watching. And you can follow me on Twitter or Instagram. Facebook, I'm very particular about who I add because I only add people I know. So you can just find me on Instagram and or Tumblr and or Twitter. And yeah, that's all I really have to say. Okay, goodbye. We are here at Tough Mudder and we're at the bag drop off and I'll show you guys around. I'll probably do this while I'm spectating and whatnot. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Start talking! Okay, are you gonna say shit or are you guys just gonna walk like it's the thing to do? No? What do you have to say, Chris? Okay, fine, you don't have to say shit. Mikhail, what do you have to say?
No, I'm in my element!
Oh.
I got every deep hole! Every single deep hole! This thing's fun though!
You say something? I mean, say something, not just stare at.
Damn. I'll finish this.
Yeah, well, what the f? Seriously?
Well, I'm so tired.
This shit is no joke. I'm cramping, and I've been cramping since like the past 2 miles. This shit sucks.
I don't care about cramps. I am finishing this thing. Let's do this!
Stupid.
See you, brother.
They're back there. Hi! Get it, Mutters! Woo! Woo! And there's Mikhail, and Chris, and Jordy. So, we are down on the spectator trail, and not too long ago, they all hiked up this hill, as you can see. It's a really huge one. And then they're supposed to pop out, I think, over here, where I'm seeing like some people come out from. I think it goes all the way around. And then we're waiting for them to come back. So here is Heidi.
It should take 15 to 30 minutes for them to get here.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that.
Like 30 because they're walking.
And then here is Vale of Lake. So that's pretty nice. Oh. Tear Bear, you good? Oh. No. Teamwork.
Just control your run and keep your balance. You do not need to be way back here on this hill.
On your jump!
Go! If you can get his hand on the wood, he can pull himself up. And the other thing good about getting his hand on the wood is that it makes them release their legs. When they try and stand up, they're pulling away from you.
She's the reason
There you go. Oh.
Guys, when they catch hold of your hand, you let your legs go because...
Get up there, I need runners. We ain't got time for creepy crawlies. Come on, let's go. Bring them out, come on. Bring them out, go. Runners! Bring them out. Woo! Go, I need the big run. Go. Marie! Woo! Come on. Uh-oh. Oh, no.